Hi, my name is Katie Brupbacher, and I'm here today because September is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in September of 2017, and I would like to share my experience of what I learned along the way with fellow cancer survivors. I was diagnosed on Labor Day in 2017. I was moving an armoire, mainly by myself, into my SUV. And that evening, I thought that I had pulled a muscle, but I had cramping in my stomach, which continued to be very intense. I called my general practitioner, and he said, "You need to go to the hospital." So before I left, I took a shower, looked at my reflection, and saw how protruded my stomach was. I thought, am I pregnant? I literally Googled oldest pregnant woman, thinking it felt like labor. And then we left for the hospital. It was later that evening, after many CT scans, that they saw a large mass in my abdomen and admitted me to the hospital. The next morning, they told me their suspicion was ovarian cancer. I was shocked to find my diagnosis. I don't have any family history of ovarian cancer, didn't know anything about ovarian cancer. My mother had breast cancer, but it was so small that when they biopsied it, it was gone. So it wasn't even in the back of my mind. The symptoms of ovarian cancer typically are very vague. It's bloating, constipation, some digestive issues, very, very vague symptoms that anybody can brush off and think that this is midlife or this is something very typical. But if it lasts over 2 weeks, definitely get it checked. Over 20,000 women are diagnosed with ovarian cancer a year. Typically, it's 65 years or older. I was 55 when I was diagnosed. I was diagnosed at stage 3. Typically, that's when ovarian cancer patients are diagnosed. Since the symptoms are very vague and there is no testing, a lot of people think that if you have a pap smear, that you can be tested, but there is no testing for ovarian cancer. So usually by the time you have it, you're in the later stages of life. Ovarian cancer is the deadliest gynecological cancer. I know the statistics when I was diagnosed were pretty grim. I had a 35% chance of living 5 years. One of the things that I've learned about ovarian cancer is don't blow off your symptoms. Don't be afraid to talk to your doctor about personal things like constipation, hemorrhoids, stomach issues, protruding stomach. I know a lot of people think, middle age, but if it persists, please get it checked. If you have symptoms that go beyond 2 weeks that aren't normal, then go get checked. If you are diagnosed, see a gynecological oncologist. Don't go to your regular gynecologist, especially for your operation. Statistics show that if you are operated on by an OBGYN oncologist, your chances are much higher in survival and outcome. Ovarian cancer is treatable. There are different chemotherapies that are available. For a long time, there wasn't much progress as far as treatments. They're making a lot of headway. New drugs called PARP inhibitors. I was on a clinical trial after my chemotherapy, and I spent 3 years taking a drug that I think really has given me my life. I am fortunate that I was part of a clinical trial, and I feel like that has really helped my prognosis. Again, stage 3 has an 85% chance of recurrence. So every stomach ache, headache, you think, oh my God, is this it? Is it coming back? I think you always live with that fear. But since I've been drug-free for the past, I took it for 3 years, since I've been off about a year and a half now, I feel like I have my life back. It's different, but I have my life back. I'm back at the gym. I am feeling better. I'm doing programs like Unite and challenging myself. So I do feel that there is life beyond diagnosis. If you happen to be diagnosed with ovarian cancer, they tell you don't Google it. It's impossible to do. The statistics aren't very good, but look at me. You know, I've made it this far, and I've gone beyond statistics. Every day there are new drugs coming out. They're working on immunotherapy. They're working on many other things. So there is hope. Just, have a positive attitude, have a good faith in God, lean on people, and move forward. And there is life beyond. When I walk the runway on October 1st, I hope other women who are diagnosed with ovarian cancer see the strength and power that I have at this point in my life. I don't feel sick. I don't feel like I have cancer. I feel empowered. I hope that you feel that too. Unite has helped me with my self-esteem. Let's face it, after losing your hair, losing your stomach line, surgeries, nobody feels good about themselves. It's given me a feeling of not being judged, of getting out there on the runway, taking on such a challenge that was very, very scary, but absolutely exhilarating once you were finished. And that challenge made me realize no one's judging me. Everybody is here cheering us on. And the relationships and the power of that is just unexplainable. I met so many wonderful friends, and we keep up with each other's, some people in treatment, some people post-treatment, but we all know the lingo, we all know the feeling, we all know the challenges that come with that, and they are my friends. So I think that everyone should try to challenge yourself a little, join a group like Unite. It's really, I didn't realize how much I needed this until I did it.